third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the arc, the arrow caught to the right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. Put that on a rope.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, a great ability to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made by the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Finds room at the 30. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The defense all over him. He's stopping right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's back to throw again on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away. Make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's his guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. We go with a direct snap. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Penn State 26, Maryland 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Maryland offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's 2nd down here. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Burns. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Touchdown, Penn State. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They can't stop him. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Terrapins are in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is...
The ball is picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Let's be honest, all wins